He was attracted to her for her Proverb 31 demeanor, but what made him even eager to win her were her good looks and figure. Finally, he was with her and boasting to friends, like, dude, you've got to see her. Dating for months now, he has learned that she's as genuinely spiritual as a friend had shown him, and she would transgress the Sabbath for no man. Employers, she told them, yet had a highly sought-after job and promotion. He met most of her standards. He seemed to be a man of candor and an avid church member. Later, some red flags would surface, but she gave him the benefit of the doubt and thought no one is perfect. Then one day he said, babe, I have to skip next week's Sabbath service. My employer needs me now on Saturdays after firing Curtis. It's only temporary and until my manager finds a replacement who's reliable. She said, in the circumstance, working on the Sabbath is both sinful and unjustifiable. Haven't you considered that Satan could have been liable for this entire scenario in order to show that you sacrifice your soul where money is being dangled? We're both familiar with religious history and aware that Constantine changed the weekly day of worship from Saturday to Sunday in 321 AD and falsely claimed that God has given the Catholic monarchs this authority. Since the change they introduced is unbiblical and is contradictory to the Creation Sabbath in Genesis chapter 2, God had the Catholic record the apostasy in their doctrinal books, like in Faith of Our Fathers by Cardinal Gibbons, page 72, so you may know the history and truth. When religions claim that the Sunday ritual is due to the resurrection of Christ with no real scriptures to offer you. You know there's no debate that Jesus attended church every Saturday, as Luke chapter 4 and verse 16 indicates. You're also aware of the case where God had a man stoned to death when he was caught working on the Sabbath day in Numbers 15 and verses 32 to 36. If an act isn't committed out of necessity or an emergency during the Sabbath, then it's sinful and should be taken very seriously. He replied, babe, it's only temporary. I'll ask God for forgiveness. I don't want to hear any more about this. The brother's decision was firm and serious. She not only respected his wishes, but also ended the relationship. She said, I would not be unequally yoked with an unbeliever. And that was the last time he would see her. After a while, he wondered if she had ever knew the depth of his love for her and how much he had adored her for never allowing her principles and boundaries in the relationship to be altered. Constantly dwelling on the reason that the relationship had ended. Eventually, he picked up the Bible and read the fourth commandment in Exodus 20th and verse 8. Then read a few more references, including Matthew 24 and verse 20, and came to his senses. He also looked at his work schedule and made the necessary changes. Now he understood that attending church on the Sabbath isn't optional. Leviticus 23 and verse 3 indicates it's a day to assemble. So every Saturday he's in church smiling and enjoying the Labor Day weekend that even an angel of light couldn't convince him to cancel. 2 years later, he saw his ex-girlfriend again through a restaurant window having dinner, and judging by the wedding ring he saw on her finger, he knew she had gotten married to a Sabbath keeper. Although he was also in another relationship, he left realizing, man, I'm still in love with her and miss her.